What if I told you the power you've been praying for has already been promised to you? What if the strength you've been begging God for, the courage you feel you don't have, the purpose you've been searching for, it's already within your reach? Acts 1-8 isn't just a verse, it's a charge. It's a mission, and it's the most powerful promise Jesus ever gave his followers. Let's break it down. Stay with me because this verse can change the way you walk, live, and believe. Jesus didn't say you might receive power. He didn't say some believers would receive it. He said, "You will receive power when the Holy Spirit comes upon you." This wasn't motivational talk. It wasn't symbolic. It wasn't feel-good religion. It was a promise, a guarantee spoken just days before Jesus returned to heaven. And guess what? 10 days later, in 33 CE, that promise exploded into reality. Acts 2 describes the moment the Holy Spirit filled ordinary men and women people with fears, doubts, weaknesses, and suddenly they spoke in languages they never learned. They preached boldly. They healed the sick. They stood up to kings, rulers, and entire nations without flinching. The same power that raised Jesus from the grave was now flowing through human lives. And here's the part we often forget. That same Holy Spirit is still available, not just for Bible characters, not just for pastors, not just for super spiritual people, but for you, right now. When Jesus said the word witness, he meant someone who testifies from personal experience. A witness doesn't share rumors. A witness doesn't guess. A witness speaks what they've seen and what they know. The apostles witnessed Jesus' life, his miracles, his death, his resurrection, and because of their testimony, they changed the world. But guess what? When you share what God has done in your life, your healing, your breakthrough, your forgiveness, your restored family, you are a witness too. Your story might be the only Bible someone ever reads, the only sermon someone ever hears, the only reminder that God is still alive, still powerful, still working. You may think your story is small, but heaven knows it's big. Jesus didn't limit the mission to Jerusalem or Judea or Samaria. He said, to the most distant part of the earth. In other words, take this message everywhere, to every culture, every nation, every language, every home, every heart. In less than 30 years, his followers reached Rome, Parthia, North Africa, places Jesus never physically visited. How? Not by their own strength, not by their own strategy, but by the power of the Holy Spirit. And today, that mission continues through everyday believers, through people like you, through a single video like this that reaches someone scrolling in the middle of the night, someone looking for hope, someone who needs to hear one simple truth. God empowers ordinary people to do extraordinary things. If this message spoke to you, if Acts 1-8 reminded you that God has called you, strengthened you, and empowered you, don't keep it to yourself. Share this video. You never know who might see it, who might find hope through it, who might discover their purpose because you hit the share button.